Oh, hello, and boy, do we have a wonky exhibit here for you today. Now, unfortunately, when I recorded this episode, for some reason, NVIDIA Shadowplay did not record my microphone volume. So this is a post-commentary voiceover. Aren't we lucky that I'm actually going to record a voiceover for this and not just say screw it? So here we are. Welcome back once again to the Empire 2 Total War campaign as the Kingdom of Scotland, or should we say the Scottish Empire, because we have indeed expanded beyond our island home. There is some changes in this episode. I did a full reinstall of Empire Total War and of Empire 2, as it was having some blank loading screens. It loaded, but there was graphics missing. So we may see some new things in here, some additions we didn't see before. The loading screens are definitely working. And we've got the latest rolling patches updated as well. So everything is fresh installed and up to date as currently as it is. Hopefully, this fixes any strange abnormalities during the gameplay footage. And we should have a smoother experience as well. I have changed all of the settings in my preferences back to my high performance settings in the Empire script, so hopefully that should take care of some discrepancies in any visuals that we have. Excuse me, I must have a sip of the coffee. Anyway, here we go. So as we were left off last time, we were sieging Annapolis here. They've got pretty much just an army of militia by the looks of it. No cavalry, which is good, and no guns. Just a bunch of colonial militia troops. This should be pretty easy to take out. We do have a very nice army up here as well that we're going to need to destroy. They're very depleted. And we do have a full force of militia. And there's that advisor witch again, who we need to get rid of, because I don't need her whatsoever. We did have this off, so I have no idea. I guess the settings redacted themselves. Unfortunate rubbish, yes, it is. We're going to come down to Annapolis, and we're going to take that this turn. Down here in Port Royal, the army is still replenishing, and we're going to be using them to pop onto the ships here and take these up to Nassau. That is the last pirate enclave in the map. We must absolutely decimate them. It will protect our trade. And the bloody Mughals. Now believe me, these people come back to give us a pain in the ass at the end of this episode. So do stick around, do watch what these fish ticklers get up to, because I wasn't expecting it and I certainly didn't see it coming. And believe me, it's not the normal stuff they've been doing either. Some pretty craptastic. I don't know what they're doing over there, but they're a real pain. They're a real pain. Now, we do need to try and recruit another army, that is true, to try and handle the Mughals. However, we don't really have the ability to make one at the moment, so we're going to very slowly build one over time. Our troops, they're not fantastic yet. I guess, oh yeah, we need the barracks, don't we? Yeah. We will have to build the barracks so that we can get some better flintlock troops, because we're still using a lot of matchlock nonsense, and that's not very good. And somebody reminded me I should dismantle my religious school in England, because they're perfectly happy now, and we need to get a third school going so that we can get more technological advancements. That way we can have each place doing a different section of the tree. We're going to need to definitely research some naval tech, because we are going to be becoming the foremost naval power, as we are technically now the new British Empire, as it were. We must carry on the mantle of the Navy. Just changing up some technological research here. I want to get the improved grenades, because that'll allow us to recruit grenadiers at the barracks once we build those. So let's go ahead and take Annapolis. It is a nasty thing. It's full of militia. But our troops, I think we should be a fairly good match for it. Let's go. Thank God I have done my duty. That was the loading screen quote by the man himself, Lord Horatio Nelson. We are so pleased. He has joined us to grace us with his presence today. Now for the deployment here, we do have a very nice hill over on this side, I will admit. This would be nice ground for the artillery batteries. The left flank, not so much. However, in the center here, there's also this nice little raised terrain. But it doesn't have quite fantastic line of sight. And over here, it just has absolutely nothing whatsoever, so we don't want to use that. I'm liking this hill here, so I'm going to use this hill. I'm going to put the guns up here and then move them forward a little bit so that we can have a good range of view. I think we should be able to get them pretty good. Yeah, this hill's not as good. If we put these guys here just to see unlimbered, I don't think they would be able to hit too much here. It's not really looking too promising. So I think we should definitely use the other little hill instead. Put them up here and then move them forward a little bit. Now we're going to take our musketeers, of which we don't have very many of in this army, and put them on each flank of the guns. Put some Earl of Argyll's pikemen on the right flank, and these other musketeers, I think we've only got 6 in total, on the left of the gun. And we got some more melee troops, some more Earl of Argyll's to guard the left flank. And then next for infantry, all we really have is the Highland Warband. And we'll put these along the flanks as well to help strengthen them. Boop, there we go. Oh yes, and we still got 2 other units of regular pikemen here. Regular Scottish pikemen. We're going to put them behind the gun batteries to make sure that they are protected in case they charge the center. Very nasty indeed. Put the Edinburgh Horse Guards and the Lancers on the left. Covenanter Dragoons and the Yeomanry get to go tittle about on our right. And that's it. Just got to bring our general over here. Can't forget him. See, what have they done? Well, I mean, as to be expected, they're behind the hill. So I don't think we're going to get fantastic shots from here yet. So we'll definitely need to move the guns up along here. Up over the crest, please, over the ridge of the hill. That would be very nice. Move out the pikemen to support them. And, terrain's not really fantastic on this end for the musketeers, but it'll have to do. It'll have to do. Now we'll move up our melee troops on the flank to be able to support them by doing some flank attacks, along with the cavalry. Now hopefully our cavalry should work pretty well against their troops, seeing as the majority of them are all militia. I think we can get the guns a little more forward here. Probably be able to get some better shots by moving them up a little bit. And by doing that, we can now reposition our left flank musketeers into a bit of a better tactical position. And then we'll pull back the melee troops to be in line with the firing troops. And the cavalry back as well. Oh good, the guns are ready. So we'll begin to unlimber. Now we'll only be able to give them round shot, so if it doesn't go plowing into the hill in front of us instead, hopefully we'll be able to hit some of them. I guess we're going to have to aim down this way, because I think this is the only side really with visibility. It's the only thing we can really target. So let's go ahead and do that. This gun's ready as well now. We'll unlimber him. And we pretty much got to wait for them to come to us, essentially. Oh, there we go. Big boom. We hit squat. Absolute squat. Guess who's not getting the check on payday, boys? Yeah. Not my fault. You could have hit something there. Oh, well. Such is the life of a bunch of squids. Still, I don't get it. Absolute rubbish. Oh well. I guess we'll have to wait for them to come a little bit closer. Should probably try and target a little further to the left. Yeah, that gun should have range. Yeah, they should be able to hit those way over there. Let's focus on those arquebusiers. And those. Alright. Let's fast forward it. It's going to take a little bit of time for them to move forward here. They do have a little bit of ground to cover, and it looks like we've finally hit some people. Yay! Maybe I'll be nice and actually give you the paycheck. Depends how many more you kill. That looks nice with that smoke puffing off that hill. Just move these forward a bit so we can try and suck them into the guns a little more. I hope. Turn them off fire at will, because we know the cavalry like to shoot each other. More than they like shooting the enemy, apparently. Damned cheek. What are they doing over here? Good God. Okay, pull back these. Nice. I like the sound of the guns. Ah, Pioneer Militia. I think we can catch them unawares with our cavalry. Hey, that's not fair. You're not allowed to be shooting at us like that from there. No, we're gonna get you now. Bye-bye, little Timmy. Ah, time to shoot. Pioneer Militia with canister. A whiff of grape shot, my boys. There you go. Give a good spray. A very nice spray. Yes. This flank's looking a little nasty. So let's get the pikemen to go assist. And we'll pull the cavalry back. I think that should be sufficient. Get the Highland warriors in there as well. That way we can do a charge in on their flank here. Yeah, they're not going to like that. Ah, the main line is opened up. Then we can change the targeting here. No. Keep Jim for that unit and you for those ones. Yeah, this is where it would be nice to have a lot more musketeers. But I do suppose our melee troops are pretty fantastic still, so... I have no doubt of their abilities to absolutely stab the living crap out of the enemy. Do let us charge their flank with the cavalry. That should break that unit pretty easily. Yeah, this is a good spot for the guns. They have a very nice line of sight here. Especially for this canister. Yeah, the musketeers might suffer a little bit. I think their militia have fairly good range compared to ours. But oh well. Let's try and get the cavalry around the flank of that unit over there. Jamestown settlers, I do believe. Now, our colonial arquebusiers, still good enough to massacre, as it should be. Okay, they're pulling back on that flank. Ooh, we can shoot right down the side of this unit. They are not going to be too thrilled with this. Ooh, got some decent shots off on us there, unfortunately. Come on, guns. Come on. This is going to be good. Yeah, there you go. Look at them all falling down on the flank. Ooh. Oh. Bullet sponges, absolutely. Target practice, eh? Good job. I think you've all got a promotion. Keep firing onto the flank. Oh, wow, okay, we've gone really far up here. Let's continue entangling that unit. Oh crap, forgot all about this flank. Ha ha ha. Make sure they're not going to be shooting in melee only. Yes, they should be pretty easy to take out. We will then reform this flank a little to get better firing arc. Yes, he has pulled back from the center. He's reassessing his attack. Do let us fire against those infantry. These guys are getting way out ahead of us here. I think we should be able to go after them. And then if we reform a little like this, that might be able to alleviate the pressure on the left, perhaps. A bit of repositioning of the troops. Gee, they're really coming on, aren't they? Oh, good. We got some good success on the right flank here. They are running, so we must absolutely push up. Let's go about here. Then we're gonna get in their flank. Oh, this unit came back. That's a damn shame. Cavalry. Go after them. They're a nightmare. And the melee troops come up the flank. Oh god, pikemen, get out of that. Bloody cavalry, jeez. They do their own nonsense, don't they? Come on, get out of it. Damned silly. I think so far it's going pretty successfully here with the canister shot. Their left is our right, and it's not as strong as the other flank, so it's collapsing pretty well. I think we can go ahead and do a melee charge up their flank. Oh, this is going to be a nasty bit of holding here. Better get in on that. Try and bring our cavalry around, see if we can get into the back of that giant clusterfuck of melee troops. Hey, we got our pikemen here. I think we can move them over. Try and use them in the center to break through. Go after some of those units out there. Let's change the canister to target these ones over onto our right more. These guys are wavering. Come on. Break it up. Break yourselves. Oh, what happened to our musketeer line? They're all funky. Oh well. Continue moving over the pikemen. This is nasty over here. Come on, cavalry. Try and get them in their flank. Ah, but it is very good. We can move up this unit and flank them a little more. Give them some enfilading fire here. And then do some melee charges. Come on, guns. Have a sip of coffee. Delectable. Okay, these guys are running. That's good. So we can now fold up these units. Continue on charging through with the melee. They will not stand. Their melee stats are a lot worse, of course. And their defense is probably their best. But, you know. We've got very effective melee troops with an incredible amount of experience. His troops don't really have any experience. And what they do have will be gained from this battle. And then lost, because they're all gonna die. Haha. Charge! We got him on the run. And I'm gassing here. That's marvelous. Oh boy. Let us continue running these guys down. I don't want these people sticking around. Because you never know when they might come back during the battle. No. Let's limber the guns. We'll end up shooting a whole bunch of our own pikemen in that. Alright, so we have successfully turned their flank. And we are able to now considerably offer more support over here. I think we can readjust the line here. Allow us to spread ourselves a little more. Spread it. Yeah. Peanut butter. Butter. There we go. Pull those back. Bring up the cavalry around the flank. We might be able to smash them a little more. Jeez, these guys really are sticking around, aren't they? Try and focus our musket fire on that unit. Come up the guns. Up the guns. Oh no. Oh, these little fish ticklers, they accidentally ran into some stakes. That's unfortunate. We'll get them out of there. Lickety split. Ah. We can successfully move up here now. Absolutely smush them. I think we've got them all on the run. Hey, send the cavalry into their rear here. Yes, this should be nice and simple now. Move up the Highland warriors. They are good, yes. Yeah, there's... Oh dear, the pikemen are kind of stranded out here now. Let's try and pull them back. Pull them back as much as we can. And maybe by doing so, we'll pull them in towards our musket fire a little more. Yeah, those are the pikemen. Let's not do that. Nasty nasties. reform the line here. Pikemen, come on, get through it. We must have musket fire. Come on. The Yankee Doodles are wavering. Where are you going, boys? Come back here. Get in the line. Overzealous. Let's use the Edinburgh Horse Guards to go after his general staff. I think we've gotten him. Absolutely entangled here. There is no way he can recover from that, I feel. So let's continue moving up on the flank so that we can give him more side fire. Come on. There you go. They have run, as they should. Oh, what the hell? No, over there. Fix yourselves. And they're off. That does conclude us. We have taken Annapolis. And a nap is what we're going to do. Heroic victory. Ah, how pretty. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. And it's ours. How magnificent indeed. Let us replenish the troops. And look at that progress. We are absolutely annihilating the colonials. Doodle play. Yankee daddle dippy, more like. Very dippy indeed. We are maxed out on trade. That is magnificent. And I think next turn we'll deal with this Caribbean issue. Ooh, we have a spy. He's going to be very helpful. Let's try and prevent his armies from moving around too much in the mountain ranges. This army's going to need a hell of a lot of replenishment. Jeez. Okay. That building's going to take a bit to get to then. This army is still replenishing as well, so let's continue doing them a bit more. The Navy is ready to go, though. Let's go blockade their port. Oh, yeah, they got a little ship in there. Dearie me. So what does he got? Irish thieves, nasty. Scottish pirates, Powhatan warriors, and the buccaneers. So nothing tremendously terrible. We should actually be able to eliminate that with the force that we currently possess in Port Royal. Up here, we do need to take care of this nasty little remnant. Oh yeah, look at that. I think this is going to be an easy little wipeout here. Let's go to it. Oh wow, very interesting map. We actually have considerably great terrain here. Now what I want to do is I want to put these colonial militia over on our left flank here. And where is this? There, civilian arquebusiers. I want to use these guys in the center. But I do believe they have slightly better stats. Let's make sure everybody's on guard mode here. And then where does that line end there? That's 2 units. There they go. Dear me. I am having trouble here immensely. I've just gotten over my backup and now speaking is fun. Let's go and put this other unit of militia on the left. And then we have these other units of militia here that we're going to put on our right flank. There we go. And we have 2 units of cavalry, the yeomanry. Excellent, and we'll keep them in the center. We can figure out what we want to do with them when we get to it. And the general on the hill so we can see what's going on. Alright, let's see what they got. Oh, they're way out there, jeez. Yeah, not much. Very, very depleted force. Oh, what the hell? They're out here too. Oh, it's a river crossing map. Oh. Well, you know, I still like the map. It's very good. It's definitely a custom map. It looks very nice. I will give it that. Let's just group everybody together here and move them all up together. There we go. The whole line will advance. Go. Excellent. That's going to take a bit of time, so we're definitely going to fast forward this here. We do have a lot of ground to cover. I really like this. This is nice. This is very North American. Very Western New York, I think. Quite good. Now what do we got here? Ah, the Colonial Musketeers. They do look like clowns, because they are. Oh dear. I guess we offended them and now they're running away. Oh well. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Yeah, we're very easily going to absolutely surround them with the mass amount of troops that we have here. It's going to be delicious. Yeah, we can continue advancing. Let's keep moving up to this road here. There we go. Moving off in a very funny pattern. Oh well. This is where it would be wonderful if we had guns, but unfortunately we do not have guns made in America yet. Although we will be working on that production soon, trying to get a cannon foundry in the colonial capital, Philadelphia there. These guys, and the American militia. Yeah, I mean, they look like what you would consider some colonial funny fish dressed up, pretending to be soldiers shooting guns. That's what they look like. I like these guys. The New England Musketeers, very, very blue. They do stand out rather nicely. So let us now get our troops a little further in, and then we can successfully start to encircle them. Bit by bit, indeed. Slow it down now that we're nice and close. Not quite in range yet, though. We will have to advance a little further here. I'll take these arquebusiers and go around the flank. And then over here, we'll start flanking around with the militia. There we go. Use that house as a guideline. Looks like he got the first shots off there. We're not quite in range, though. That's unfortunate. Yes, we will have to advance a little further. So do try... Oh, that sucked. God. Okay, there. There we go. Now we should be able to effectively encircle them and give them a good smack. We're going to pour a whole bowl of lead down on them. It will be tasty. For us, that is. The ones doing the dealing. Oh, over here, yes. Let us advance this wing. There. In terrible trouble, sorry. We're going to move up and encircle that unit as well. And we have our cavalry. We're going to try and use these in the river crossing more so, and running down these people. I think we can reposition these a little better. And then we've got these guys who we can start moving in closer so that their shots are more effective. And we'll seal the deal by licking the envelope and closing it. That's nasty, you know. It always tastes terrible when you lick an envelope, when you gotta close it, when you're mailing a letter or something. That's, oh. Whatever they got on there, that stuff, it's nasty. Absolutely awful. No, these guys are trying to make a run for it. Unfortunately, they shall be caught. And these are doing a little worse for wear, aren't they? They got themselves in a real pickle. Here they go. Nice. That was a good shot there. That absolutely routed them. And they got these pikemen over here. They're just standing. They don't know what to do. They could charge me, but oh well. They decide not to. Not my problem. Better for me, actually. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Those guys are getting decimated. Wow. Wow is okay. They're not even have time to form up themselves properly. And they're gonna... Yeah, they're gone. Those were some nice volleys. We did very well there. Alright. We have absolutely smashed these. So let's gather up all the infantry and move them over towards the river crossing next. Use the cavalry to try and run down some of these troops that are not quite shattered, or there are too many left. I don't want them to return. And we'll get the cavalry up in here. Try and hold off on the charge as long as possible. Unfortunately, if you're running through your own troops and you order your cavalry to charge the enemy, they end up knocking over a whole bunch of your own men and killing them, so that happens. An unfortunate way of having friendly fire. And we need to move these units a little more forward. Okay, that should be alright now. Yeah, I think they're doing alright. Okay, these guys, we don't want to get them in there, in that mix. They're probably going to take a bunch of casualties from that, but what can you do? Now we'll start moving down on that ford. Yeah, these guys are pretty done. Gotta watch those stakes over there. Don't want to run into them. That'd be very, very unappealing. Steak dinner. Mind you, that does sound rather nice. But I would rather it be the enemy. Yeah, there we go. Now we're gonna absolutely rush that river crossing once we get over there. The thing is, though, you see, I don't want to run my infantry all the way over there because they'll be very tired. And they will be exhausted, and I know I certainly couldn't make that run. And then have to go fight a bunch of fish, so we're just going to let them march over nice and slow. But we will fast forward the time here, so this doesn't take 2,000 years to accomplish. Yeah, they're... It's unfortunate what they've got sitting over here. Look at these guys, this is nice. Nice. Oh, We're shooting the guys who are running back across the river. Looks like one guy. Yeah, there's one guy left. Run away. Help me, please. They're shooting me. Isn't that what they're supposed to do? No, it's not fair. Okay, now that the main body of troops is close up behind us, we can successfully advance the guard. Let us get across. Reconnaissance. Uh-oh. Oh, no. They're getting ready to do some shooting. We must not let them do it themselves. Oh dear, we're all messy here. They're gonna fire first, aren't they? Oh no, they gotta get a little closer still. Oh, they're just... Oh, just in range. Oh, wonderful. Oh, here they go. You can see all the bullets splashing in the water there. That's nice. You can see why these Empire and Napoleon are our favorite Total War games, and specifically Empire. I don't know what it is about Empire that it just holds such a great affinity for me. I really love this one. This is my favorite Total War game. You know, I got both of them at the same time as the boxed edition gold set. As a DVD drive boxed set from Target when we were down on vacation in the colonies back in 2011 or so. And the games have been out for what, a couple years at that point. It's been 2011, 2012. And picked them up. Picked up the games. And it's just been enamored with them since. Let's try and get the cavalry across here, try and break through their line. But yeah, I don't know, I guess it might be the span of Empire. The fact that you've got all three continents, and the ability to fight across your home continent as well, and control your home regions. Because there's never really much to do with the Americas in any Total War game. Medieval too, yeah, you had a little bit, not much. But I don't know, I think they were onto something really good with Empire here. They really had it going for them, and then it wasn't optimized well. They really could have included a lot more content. Stuff was missing. You know, there's really not too many regions per country, but you know. This is what the modding community does best here. It fixes these minute issues. And this is why we love Empire 2 so much. It really makes this much more playable and interesting. I mean, Darth Mod doesn't even do this for me. I mean, sure, I love Darth Mod. Darth Mod's the original, the first mod I ever played for a Total War game. An overhaul mod, anyway, was Darth Mod. And it was great fun. I still play it here and there, but, you know. Empire 2 is kind of the mod now. And yes, there's Pirate Super Alice, which I don't know, I have issues with that one. I can't play it. Like, it crashes all the time. I get into the campaign, I have a nice little campaign going, and then I get a battle. Well, I can't fight the battle, because the damn thing crashes every time in the battle loading screen, so guess what? That ain't happening. Oh, looks like they're moving out to confront us here. So, let's get into position quickly here, boys. We must finish them off. And I think we'll be very nice by giving them a big blast of lead. A giant wall flying. Oh, beautiful. As you can tell, the musket sounds are a little different from the previous episode. When I did the reinstall, I don't know where the original musket sounds are. Now, here's the other hilarious thing. Yesterday, my large HDD drive that I use as general storage, you know, I store all the important memories on it. Pictures, videos. It's where I save a lot of these recordings to, so it's not taking up my actual 2 main SSD drives. Because, you know, Flight Simulator takes up a hell of a lot of space with the add-ons and everything, so I try to limit other junk from being on my SSD. So unfortunately, that thing decides to go and kick the bucket yesterday. I couldn't boot up the computer for the life of me. It took hours. I really didn't want to have to admit to myself that it's the HDD drive that's busted. I kept trying restarts or reboots, nothing happening. So I opened up the box, went to the computer, disconnected the HDD drive, and then guess what? Started up the computer, damn thing worked fine. Not a single bloody issue. I went, ah, that's unfortunate. All the memories. So I'm gonna have to try and get that drive restored. Not quite sure how or where yet, but I'm pretty sure there's absolutely definitely somewhere I can take it to have them do a recovery on it and save the stuff. I'm not going to use the drive again. It's an old drive. The drive is from, oh God, 2013? On my 2 times old gaming computer. So I'm not keeping it. I'm just going to keep the stuff on it and then get a 2 terabyte SSD to use as the pure storage. Because I've got 2 terabytes now in SSD. 1 terabyte on one drive and 1 terabyte on another. And, you know, it also is the internal drive as well that came with the computer. That's also, I think, 1 terabyte. So, but when you're into all this stuff, when you got these games and you're doing the video recording, there's a lot of space. Especially if you got Flight Simulator, and I'm into flight simming, as that's a big thing too, so. I've got a lot of stuff, and I need space for it. Anyway, we won. Ah, blah blah. The magnificent massacre. Hey, how the... Ah. Well, get these troops back to New York. Replenish them. Guess we're going to use the Philadelphia militia. Auto-resolve this nonsense. There's absolutely nothing worth fighting there. Yeah. Go ahead and replenish those militia next turn. And let's end it. That was an interesting one. Didn't realize the turn had ended. There was no pop-ups or event announcements or anything. That was a very empty turn. Oh, I'll go ahead and replenish the Navy. They did very well at kicking out that Mughal fleet. Now, I don't see any more Mughal invasion fleets around, which is a good thing. And we can go ahead and do a bunch of replenishment here. Yeah, replenish that militia. And replenish all of you in New York as well. The spy. Let's use you to sabotage the army so that you shouldn't be able to move. Ah, very good. So we're safe from those for this turn. Technology is looking pretty good. And this school. Ah, damn, we need 1,000 to build it. I forgot all about that. Guess we're going to have to wait till next turn for the school then, eh? Sucky. So I think we can use whatever money we have left for a bit more replenishment to the Caribbean army. And yeah, you know what? We should be able to go after these guys real easily. So let's pull back the fleet, and then next turn we will launch the invasion of Nassau. Oh, yes, that means we get the Grenadiers very soon. You know, it's damn peculiar recording after you've already recorded. I don't like it. Good thing this doesn't happen very often. This is only because I had to do the reboot and disconnecting that HDD drive, so for some reason that screwed up my microphone settings, but I got it working, so this won't be an issue next time. Oh yeah, repair that port too. Get the troops aboard the ships, and up we go to another vacation island, a wonderful private island for ourselves. Let's blockade the port and march into Nassau. That should be pretty easy. And I think we're pretty good over here. We can just continue replenishing these troops. We can build a barracks here. What does it get us? I think tremendous still. That's unfortunate. Now, I definitely repair that. And this army needs a hell of a lot of replenishment. So we'll do that next. That's replenishing. That's replenishing. What the hell? This is it. This is the bit. Remember I told you something interesting was going to go on with the Mughals? This is the shit. They land this damned field army in Boston. What the hell? How? Why? They can't succeed in Europe, so they decide to try America? These people, absolutely monsters. I'll have to try and intercept that fleet with mine. So let's go grab the Navy from Europe, thankfully now replenished, and take it over to America and absolutely eliminate that stack. Oh, this is a damned shame, isn't it? Jeez. Can we try and get peace with these people? Let's see, we can do trade agreement, peace treaty, give them military access, a whole bunch of damn tech. That should be pleasing, shouldn't it? No. Well, you damned fish. So let's try it again. Peace, trade. Be my friend, be my ally. I'll give you all this stuff. Yeah, all this stuff. I'll even pay you. I'll give you all my money. No, still, geez, these people, they drive a real hard bargain, these funny lookers. All right, let's try it again. I'll even buy your beard from you. Try this. Oh, no. I want to give them the money, not ask for it. No. Well, that's a damned shame. So what if we just do this instead? No alliance or anything. And just give them a whole bunch of stuff. Would you be happy then? No. Oh, my lord. Jeez, okay. I guess we are going to have to deal with this, aren't we? Oh, damn. I really don't like this little issue. So let's move this giant militia army into Boston, make it at least a little more difficult for them to capture. We will get some garrison troops, which is nice. They will be very handy. And that puts us in a damn spinner, because we got to leave that army down there, or we're going to lose all our progress against the 13 colonies. That is a damn shame. Perhaps maybe we can recruit some cavalry here. We do already have 2, which is handy. However, 4 would be our most pleased amount. I'm going to try this again. I just want to see. Maybe putting the troops in Boston will make them rethink this. No? Ah, rubbish. Well, I guess we're going to be dealing with this nonsense in the next few episodes. This is really sucky. Really sucky. No, not this again. Give them the money. Twit. Still nothing. Oh, well. That sucks. Just peace? No. Well, looks like we're going to be battling the Mughals in the next episode. as well as the pirates. So this is going to be a real tickler, isn't it? Oh yes, let's build this school before we forget. For £1,000. Marvelous. And with the money we have left, recruit something somewhere. Probably in America. Yeah, so we go here. Philadelphia, we can make sakers. But I don't think we can build cannons anywhere else, so we're going to do it here. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Dot, dot.